Yo, 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 welcome back, guys. Look, it's nearing the end of 2019, and that means that, you know, we got to look back. What did we do with this year? So I was thinking, well, what's 10 things that I did that are benefiting me that's going to impact the rest of my life, okay? And so down below, I want to hear what you guys have done. At least one thing. Come on, brainstorm one thing that you've done that has left you in a better place. And if you're in a rut, then you can go down below and maybe you can find like a gold nugget and it helps you out, all right? Guys, be sure to stay tuned for number 10 because that's the most important one. I'm telling you, it's very important. All right, first things first. Something simple that I started doing was eating garlic. Really, eating 1 clove of garlic at nighttime. And what I'll do is I'll smash it and then I'll mince it up. And right before I go to bed, I'll throw it back, get some water. And when you wake up in the morning, your breath already smells. So the garlic is not that big of a deal. But then it's not going to smell throughout the day when you brush your teeth. I know a lot of you guys in here are not garlic advocators, but I'm telling you, better blood flow seems to calm down my body, better hard-ons. It's just a good thing. It clears up my sinuses. So garlic's been huge. I would at least try it out. 1 clove a night is not going to hurt you. Try for a couple days, see if it has positive impact on you. Plus, you know who does it? Eric Bugenhagen. All right, so garlic has been huge. Number 2, I switched gyms. I switched gyms a couple months ago. It's kind of a little more dingy, a little more grungy over a gym, not TVs hanging up everywhere. But you know what? It was really nice to switch my environment. Walking in every day, hey man, seeing the same people, same faces. I'm getting used to everything. So it was nice to get a change of pace. I'm having way better workouts. I'm feeling good. It remotivated me to go to the gym. All right, and that's good and all. But do you need to switch? I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to change of environment, do it. Okay. The third one, I started reading on a Kindle. And I've had this for a while, but it just sat there. And this thing is a library in the palm of your hand. Really is. Probably got like 30 books on here now. Some books are 99 cents compared to the paperback, which will run you about 10 bucks. So reading on here, you just download a book, boom, you have instant access to it, and you can take it with you wherever you go. Another thing you can do, little tip, is just listen to audiobooks in your car. I stopped listening to music so much in my car. I turned my car into a university on wheels. And it really helped because now I'm always pumping some audiobooks. I'm learning different things as I drive. And I may not retain everything, but sometimes you just hear one line that sticks with you. You're like zinging for the day. Or maybe it shows up later. A year from now, you remember that one part. Okay, I see what I have to do. All right, so I think you should be drinking from the cup, the fountain of knowledge, and trying to avoid just consuming more pleasurable stuff. One thing that you can do with your audiobooks, if you're on Audible, is you can return some of these books, guys, and get a credit back. All right, I think you just go to settings or help, and then you go to exchange my book, and you literally can exchange, get a free credit, and come on back to get more books. Number 4, cooking more and eating out less. This has been a game changer, especially living in the States. Chipotle at every corner, Chinese food, Panda Man, right here and there. So I was never really big on eating out, but I've cut back even more. Maybe just like less than once a week, I would say. Okay? And I'm eating from home. I know what I'm putting into my body. I know the macros. I know what kind of stuff I'm fueling myself with, and I feel way better. Okay, so cooking, and it's just a pleasure. It's a joy. You throw something together, you're like, man, I'm a chef. You're feeling good. Check out some of the cooking videos I've been posting, guys. Make them for yourself. Make them for your mom. Make them for your girlfriend. Impress her. So number 5 is sometimes I sleep on the floor. This is not a daily thing, okay? But, probably about a quarter of this year has been slept on the floor. And I've had this like pain in the back right here, where my trap tends to go up right here. It's like a wing scapula, and just sleeping on the floor seems to have corrected that. It's just realigned me, and it's hard at first, but it feels really good. It's like nature's foam roller. You lay there, and your quad is just getting, you know, foamed out, rolled out. Number 6, going to thrift stores. You know, I always was adverse to going to thrift stores because growing up, my dad, my mom always went to thrift stores. My mom's so cheap, she got my shoes from Payless, clothes from the thrift store. So I'm walking around. I'm known as the kid at school, the kid with the fake ass Adidas, right? The 4-stripe Adidas from Payless. And look who's laughing now, right? They all laughed at me. But thrift stores have some gems, okay? And I think that you should check it out if you wanted some good deals on clothes. Or man, they just got so much cool stuff. Even art, like stuff for the house. I found this super awesome painting of Einstein for like $12. Bought it like that. People are looking at me like, damn, dude, that's a nice picture. Where'd you get it? Thrift store, son. Goodwill. So, yeah, man, thrift stores are awesome. Number 7, cutting out the prawn, if you know what I mean. Cutting out prawn. I was never a big washer, and in the beginning of this channel, I used to talk, guys, we shouldn't be, busting so many nuts or watching all this prawn. But really this year, I just don't even desire it anymore. And that's the thing is, like, I know if you're addicted to this stuff, you think, oh man, like, when am I going to get away from this stuff? It really helps first off to be in a relationship, because then I think a stem of a lot of addictions is just from being lonely, right? When you're lonely, you got nothing to do, you're bored, so let's get high. Let's go do this. So having a relationship, having friends really helps. But I'm telling you, you just lose the taste for the stuff. And you got to be careful if you're indulging in it all the time, because it's trippy, man. It trips you up. It weirds you out, okay? It's not good for the brain, so stop watching it. Number 7. Oh, no, we're on number 8. I walk a couple of days, probably about 4 or 5 days, because it's close to the office, in nature. Like I walk in nature almost every day. So I would say just a couple times a week, you should be walking in nature. And something about nature, man, it heals you. Like when you go into the woods, the woods heal you. They rejuvenate your soul. You can only go so long staring at your phone. You're going cross-eyed. Nature's so much different because there's no single focal point. You just kind of taking in the vastness, all the trees, the beauty. You come across a dead carcass, you're like, wow, look at this dead carcass. I would never come across this unless I was in the woods. Or you come across a stacked stone cairn, right? It's just beautiful. I'm seeing people, I'm waving to people, women walking their little babies or in the stroller. Man, riding a bike, hey, how you doing? It's a beautiful thing, man. So get out in nature. It's fall right now. I'm telling you, if you guys aren't getting in nature, like, you're just not going to be at the top of your game. You're not going to be at the top mood, energy. Your body's going to heal itself. Like, I haven't been sick once this year. The garlic and the nature, the ultimate combo. So number 9, incorporating heavy carries into my training. And I put together, this is actually pretty recent, I put together a workout program for you guys. It's about 4 or 5 different exercises. You can get that down below completely free, okay? Just have the workout and do it. See if it works for you. I said this in a video, like, it feels like my nervous system has been baptized. That's how good it is, okay? Testosterone is boosting. I've incorporated heavy carries with bodybuilding, and I'm like super excited, okay? I'm just revamped for training. Number 10 is the most important. This year, I've made an effort to ask myself this question every day. What is the one thing that I could do today that is going to make my life easier or going to make me doing all these other things unnecessary? Okay, and that's a big question. It takes some thought. What's one thing I can do today that's going to give me the most payoff, the biggest bang, right? And just pop it in there, man. Once I find the one thing, when I get up in the morning, everything else is a distraction. the YouTube algorithm trying to get me to watch these COD videos and all these different montage, whatever, Joe Rogan. It's like, that's all distraction. It doesn't matter. Anything else is a distraction once you find your one thing. And what it allows you to do is eliminate your to-do list. Like a lot of people, you always say, I got errands to run. You do not want to be that in that mindset. You don't want to be a to-do lister. You want to find one thing that you need to do, you need to accomplish, and you need to go attack it with the most energy. You do that for 365 days, your life's going to be different. You know what? The one thing does change. All right? Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, he was asked, like, how do you have so many jokes? What do you do? How do you do this comedy thing? Well, he's like, every day I write jokes. And he has a calendar. And every day he puts a big red X. He says, my one thing every day is just to write a joke. And I don't break the chain. X, X, X. Don't break the chain. Okay? And I think this is by far the most powerful thing, because a lot of us are just running around scatterbrained thinking that we need to do so much. In reality, if we just break it into little simple steps and focus, prioritize the most important thing, man, it's so easy. After you got like a month time, it's like you don't even need to procrastinate anymore. Just work on it for 20 minutes a day. Just go work out for 2 minutes, 10 minutes a day. Just go, man. Do the one thing. Starting out, write 1 page a day. You don't got to write a whole book and be like, oh man, I got to write a chapter a day. No, sit down and write 1 page, 1 paragraph. Like, it's so simple. It's what all the greats do. So find your one thing and go and do it. It's that simple. That's it, man. I want to hear from you guys down below. Subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, leave a like. Kind of helps the algorithm. YouTube doesn't seem to like me too much these days. But anyway, I would love to hear what you have done this year that's had a positive impact on your life. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace.